This is going to Bryant of the Teamsters Union. My dad was the head of the union in Bridgeport, Connecticut, during the time when they were jailing teachers in Bridgeport. I think it was 1978, Maury Guberman. My name is Daryl Guberman. I am pleased that you rejected Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. If you look at my record, yes, there are some things on my YouTube channel because I do some acting, but my background is quality control over 40 plus years. I should be president of the United States, not Donald Trump, not Kamala Harris. You need me. And I say this humbly. I say this with passion. Because we are done in this country. I'm going to tell you what's the matter with the Democrats and Republicans. I was there in Washington, D.C. on April 17th, 2024. I was there, not invited, but it was open door. I stood up, you can look me up, Daryl Guberman, Boeing, and I agreed and concurred with what Sam Salapar, the whistleblower, was saying about Boeing's quality, design. And we just got a report in for the 777X, that had cracking around the engine hold downs on the wing, on where the engine is connected. There were cracks. Boeing has failed quality like our government has failed us. As Thomas Paine said, Bryant, he said, "It is impossible to comprehend the moral mischief, if I may so express it, that mental lying has produced in our society. Whether a man or woman has so far corrupted and prostituted the chastity of their mind as to subscribe their professional beliefs to things they do not believe, they have prepared themselves the commission for every other crime." Over in my house, my mom was very involved with politics. Joe Lieberman was good friends with my mom and dad. Bill and Hillary Clinton, 1971, were introduced to my mom when they were going to Yale University. 1971, I was 9 years old. Abe Ribicoff, the governor of Connecticut, introduced them. Rosa DeLauro, Chris Dodd, Richard Blumenthal. When I stood up at that meeting, and I did what I had to do, I was not invited. I stood up. Look me up, Daryl Guberman, Boeing, Darylguberman, Boeing, Boeing, and I will tell you this. We need strength in our country, which has been lost. Donald Trump cannot pull us out, and neither can Kamala Harris. But only a dark horse can. I can. Because I will say this to you, from Thomas Paine again, as who I am. My integrity, honesty, and the truth that my mother and father brought me up with. In fact, I sent a 42-page document into the board of Boeing. 11 of them. The board of Boeing. Nobody responded. Green card request, certified mail, 42 pages, 11 letters of recommendation. So I'm going to say this to you. I love the man who can smile in trouble, who can gather strength from distress and grow brave by reflection. 'Tis the business of little minds to shrink, and he whose heart is firm and conscience of his conduct shall pursue his principles unto death. Thomas Paine. Yes, my dad was a big union guy, AFL-CIO. Back in, I think it was 1978, if I remember, I was a kid when Mandanese, the mayor of Bridgeport, Connecticut, was jailing teachers until he got up to his daughter and he went, "Oops, I can't do that." And the strike was stopped. I have told IAM 751, Boeing machinist, 32,000, to get the board to have David Calhoun forfeit his $45 million exiting, I guess, bonus, whatever, in December. If he does, and if they do the right thing, that would be $1,406.25 each one would make. I do agree with them. David Calhoun, I also was there June 18th. Bryant, you do not know me. I have tried to get a hold of the union IM 751, and all I hear is crickets. I sent my documents into the board. All I hear is crickets, and I am a shareholder of Boeing's stock. I am an owner. And if they treat me this way, they'll treat, well, maybe if you have 10,000 shares, there'll be more, they'll kowtow to you. But if you have less than that, but you're still an owner, they do not, and I mean they do not, take care of business. This is going to be one of my first videos. I look forward to hearing from you. My number is 203-556-1493 or Daryl, TQRS, at yahoo.com. I look forward to hearing from you. And ladies and gentlemen, our great country is going down the crapper. And I really mean that. And you feel it too. You may not talk about it, but you do feel it. I am out there to be part of this great nation, to move it forward. Donald Trump will not. We're in bad straits here. Kamala Harris will not. It'll be the same old, same old. I have not seen Donald Trump drain a swamp. And one of Donald Trump's faux pas is if he was a good businessman, as he said, in 2016, when he came out of a meeting with Marilyn Houston, the CEO, then the CEO of Lockheed Martin. He said that he was going to basically cut back the F-35 program. Lockheed is smart. Lockheed puts all their business all over the country. So if the government was going to stop a contract, they would lay off thousands of people. And that's exactly what she said to Donald Trump. Donald Trump came out of the meeting with Marilyn Houston in 2016. He said, "Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow citizens, I saved you over $600 million. That's nothing. That was 6 aircraft back then. Nobody knew that. I knew it, but nobody else did. Also, he should have fined them $1.5 billion for cost overruns in developing that aircraft. That still has rejections to this day. I have all the information. I've got everything." So Bryant, I am impressed that the Teamsters rejected both candidates. It's a wonderful thing in our country. This is showing you what America needs. It needs Daryl Guberman. If you don't get Goob, you're going to get fucking screwed. And I say that because Patrick Shanahan, the Deputy Secretary of Defense under Donald Trump, who was also a 30-plus year employee at Boeing, and also now he is the CEO of Spirit Aerospace Systems. When asked under a Senate subcommittee meeting, what do you think about the F-35 program? He said, it was fucked up. Look it up, Bryant. I look forward to hearing from you, and we need a change. I look forward to hearing from you. 203-556-1493.